Hey everybody, how you doing? This is your boy Stumpy. Today, excuse me, today's Thanksgiving. First off, happy Thanksgiving to everybody and anybody that celebrates it. Personally, I adore the food holidays, man. Just totally adore them. It's the best thing in the world. I get to break my diabetic diet on food holidays for today, and that's what I'm doing today. And I'm actually starting off with a glass of Chardonnay. So if you're drinking coffee or wine or beer or whatever, cheers to you. Hope you have a great Thanksgiving. Today we're trying a new map variant. It's a variation of the Riverbends 4X. I have the original Riverbends. I have the Riverbends RGC one, and now they came out with a cannabis one. So we're going to try that. We're not going to delve too heavy into the cannabis. I got a new beer making mod I want to try out for a small beer production time. And so I figured today's a good day to do that. So we're on the farm. We did the starter farm. We're not worrying about money. That is a cannabis farm. We have 2 fields of cannabis ready to harvest. And we start with another field of cannabis. It's one day off, and then we map. We'll go this way. But we also own, as soon as it saves here, we also own this one right here, which I believe was hops, but it's been harvested. So these are our 3 fields. I've done already a little change. There's a storage shed there for like the harvester, which I replaced with a product storage. I'm going to keep the barn. We're going to use the harvester to harvest this, but then we're going to switch harvesters. We're going to do this like a small time thing with old equipment. Okay, nothing big and fancy like this stuff. So it's going to be unique. We're not going to get a lot of fields. We're not going to worry about rushing things. There's a shed and construction here that I took out. Keep the farmhouse and all that stuff for now. Keep the silos. The only other thing I put down, because we're going to be doing hops and stuff, I have a pallet mod storage for hay and straw and stuff like that. So we put that there. Okay. So we're going to start off. We're going to unhook this, and we're going to start by plowing these fields here. Let's unhook you. We'll get these ones that are ready to go gone, and then we'll figure out what we're doing. We have weeds, crop destruction, rocks off. We have seasonal disasters as visuals only. Dirt on high. So we're gonna see what this does. Let's get these cleared out, and I want to put a maintenance on. I found a new maintenance shed I like that we're gonna do. We're gonna let the worker do this. Hopefully this is the right thing, because I have no clue. I've never done hops, don't know what does it. But we'll find out here in a minute if and yes, it looks like it's the right thing. Alright. Yeah. I hope everybody's doing well today. We'll put this in the silo until we see exactly what we can do with it. I'm not 100% sure what we can do with it, to be honest. So we'll just let him run here, and then we'll take a gander and see what we can do with it. For the most part, automated workers do a much better job on here. They don't get hung up on as much stuff. Sometimes the pattern's a little goofy, but for the most part, it does function a lot better. So we'll just have to see here. And then you should back up, you should go to the right, and then pull a U-turn. Now we're going to do an extra backup. Alright. You may hear a little background noise in the back. My wife is cooking Thanksgiving dinner. She's right now got the microwave vent on because she's boiling some gizzards and stuff like that from the turkey to put in the gravy there. So hopefully when that's done, we're gonna have to check the recipe for the beer thing too. I don't have the little beer shop, but we'll put it down in on our farm here once we get this done. I just don't want to miss harvesting this crop. We're gonna try to pretty much do everything as old school as possible. Still not a lot of good forklifts out for 2025. Wish they had more. Like I said before in one of my previous live streams, there's some equipment I really miss, like the global transport containers, the steam-driven harvester, the steam-driven baler, steam-driven tractor, the rusty animal pens, things like that I miss. I hope somebody brings those in. And yes, I know there is one steam tractor out. However, it's got the same issues that it had out in 22. That being that when you sat on it, your character vanished, so it looked like nobody was driving it. And it didn't have a steam sound to it, it has a diesel sound. So visually, as far as the build itself on the mod, it looks great, but the way the mechanics and stuff is, it's horrible. I wish there was two good ones. I wish they would have brought those in, whoever made them. If anybody happens to know the creators of those mods I mentioned, or if by some chance you're able to create a mod like that, I would definitely download it and use it. It's just cool. I like the old rusty stuff, as you'll see, because all the equipment we have in here is sort of modern, so we're going to be selling a lot of it off, and we're going to be buying older, rustier, smaller stuff to play with, okay? But again, we'll get to that once we get... The other thing is balers. There's only one baler. It's a little square thing, which is probably what we're going to have to use. I'm not a fan of it, but hey, it is what it is, I reckon, right? So we'll just have to see. We're going to test this straw too and see if it's usable. I don't know. I don't know if I want to keep the cows they have, or I don't know. Maybe goats. I'm not real sure on that. The chickens we'll keep. The farm comes with a beehive, so we'll keep that. Oh my god, that Marlowe is so good. I haven't had a drink since last Christmas. It's the only time I break my diet on alcohol. Is, you know, the food holidays, Christmas, Thanksgiving, Easter. So yeah. Nah, we'll see. I'll tell you, my since I quit drinking, which probably a couple years ago, my tolerance level's gone down. You know, I mean, I'm halfway through a glass, and I'm starting to feel the effects a little bit, so tolerance is not what it used to be by any means. Let me get inside here, it's quieter. Here's your view, and then we have a mod where if we scroll the mouse we can move our view up and down, you know. Hey look, I'm a midget. Or sorry, short person. And now I am the Jolly Green Giant. We're gonna set it just where our camera works the best here for what I like to look at. This is a nice map. I like it overall. I'm doing the same map on my buddy's private multiple player farm. If anybody's wanting to join that, called Flat Pocket. That's the RGC one, so you can do mining in there as well. And he did bring the Highlands fishing stuff in, so you can set that up too. There's our half full beat. I don't even know what we have to haul this stuff with to empty this out, but we'll find out. So we get these 2 fields done, we'll do a buying spree and selling spree. And then we'll advance a day, we'll do the other one. And see what goes from there. I did find a Vista Cruiser mod that looks really cool that I bought that we're going to use for our main vehicle. Usually I do an old truck of some sort. This is a lot newer looking, but it's still old school. It's from like 60s, 71 I think, somewhere in there. I think it's a 71. So it's still technically old, but it doesn't have a patina rusted out look. So I tried to create it with a dull rust paint job, you know, like the red primer color, you know. But man, we'll see what happens. Maybe when it gets dirty, it'll get older looking. I want to play with that, see what that's like. Got a quad I let snow on, so I got a Can-Am quad with a plow. So we're going to use that, plow our farm and stuff. We're on one day month, so we'll probably just take odd contracts to do them. I don't know, we'll see. Like I said, this isn't going to be about making money or anything. It's just going to be gameplay. Test out some different mods, you know. See how things go. And we'll just go from there, see what it's like. Oh, lordy. I gotta go to work. I just have 5 days off. I gotta go to work this weekend. I work Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Then I get another 5 days off. And then, basically, I work 3 days, which is Friday, Saturday. No, I work Saturday, Sunday, Monday, and then I'm off the rest of the week. For like almost the next month after that. So, gotta burn vacation time. Burn it or lose it, because I can only transfer 1 week, and I think I actually only transferred like 48 hours, but I don't normally take vacation. Used to take it in week stretches, but I'll tell you what, I'd much rather do this. I get 2 days off a week back to back, Wednesday and Thursday. So taking a day on either end gives me a 4-day with only using 2 days. And I can pretty much stretch. If I watch how much vacation I take during the year, I can pretty much probably stretch that out. Well, let's see. If I get 4 weeks, that's 40 hours. That's 5. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's a month and a half. I can do that for. So, and that's not counting holidays, stuff like that. You know. So we shall see. Alright, we're coming up on a full load here. Oh, that's the wagon we bought. We'll get to that. Let's unhook his tractor. And let's see what we have to pull this, to get this stuff with. Let's jump out and let's take a look here, see if we have anything. We got a smaller tractor. Do we have any type of cart though? That's the thing. I didn't really, but honestly, I didn't really look either. We'll check on this side. I mean, you would think they'd start us off with a cart, right? Wouldn't you think? But hell, it looks like we may not. What the hell? We have no cart to dump that into? Well, that's not good. It's not good at all, is it? We don't have a damn cart. What the hell? Well, on the main one, there's a cart sitting here, but it looks like you left that off. So we're going to have to go buy a cart. You know what? Let's see what we have here. Trailers. Nothing really old looking, except for this one. But I don't like those steer axles. You know what? We could try this, but that's not a baler. But we could, well, I don't know. We'll think about that. It's a steer axle one too. Oh man, let's go back. Let's do this. Let's do this. Let's go. I think it's trucks. Where is it? Are you in here or are you under something else? I guess you're under something else. Let's see. Are you in miscellaneous? Oh, are you under cars? Yeah, you are. You're under cars. Alright, let's try this. Multi-service electric. Let's do the diesel. I don't want to get into the electric thing. This is cool, but you know what? Whoever made this, when you go to customize it, watch this. No wheels. No way. Put wheels on it. The rim sizes don't change. That would be a cool little. That would be a cool thing, you know? Animal transport, capacity 8,000. That would be a cool thing to do like that, but that damn thing doesn't have wheels on it. Oh, lordy gordy. Hopefully whoever does this will do an update and this might become one of our regulars, because it does look nice. But for now, we're going to go this way. We'll customize it. And we're going to do, we don't want to do wood transport. We don't want to do tanks. Flatbed, we're going to do 2,000 liter. GPS we don't need. We're going to change the color. Let's change the color to this. Let's go custom. Let's do our farm in this sort of setup there. There we go. Let's buy you. Okie dokie. Escape out of here. And let's tab through our vehicles. And let's cheat and take this back. Just so we don't have to drive it. We'll pop it right there. And let's go empty out the grain thing. Looks like it almost got a whole field in there, which is good. I think today too I might go into Hollow's End for a little bit. Been having a little bit of issues with that. I put a ticket in, they got back to me once wanting to know what I was doing when it happened. So Yeah, I told him I haven't got a response back, so we shall see. We shall see. This is not gonna fill me up, I don't think. So we'll let that finish, and then we'll start the next field. Yep, we're gonna do the whole field in here. We'll just let him finish up. We'll empty this out, and so we can see what type of yields we get out of each plot. Alright, so we're gonna jump out of here. We're gonna go over to here. We're gonna go E. We're gonna put the pipe out. Jump out. You know what? For now, we're gonna get rid of that. That's too much clutter. And let's go back in here. And let's go see the yield we got out of this. Alright, well, that's it, huh? 8149, 849 liters. Let's get this guy started on the next field where we're waiting on this. Put the pipe in. Let's back his bob up. Hold H. That's our pattern. We're going to go OK. And we're going to hire the worker. Alright, let's go dump this. We got roughly 8150 out of that. Hopefully this goes into the storage silo. I'm not sure about the buffalo. I'm just not sure about it. I mean, they do produce manure. Alright, we'll go back inside so it's a little quieter. Yeah, so I'm not 100% sure on this. I don't know, man. I don't know. See how far out we can back up. Ah, that's better. Yeah, we'll do that. We'll do that. Oh my gosh. We may even lease a field to try a crop on. I do have field leasing mod. We can test that out, see how that works. That's pretty much fully modifiable. You can set the amount of months you want to lease it for, the minimal, as far as the minimal amount you want to lease it for, and what the cost is. It's basically right now, stock comes for a minimal 12 months at 1% of the selling cost is what it costs you a month. Which might be a good thing to do if we want to do a special crop thing. I do have seasonal growth turned off. I'm not a fan of seasonal growth. The type of farming I do, which is usually sheep, chicken, beer, whiskey, stuff like that. Seasonal growth doesn't work real well. I end up sitting around for you know, 10 months doing odd, weird jobs with small equipment, and it's hard to do. Um, and then I have, 4 or 5 fields that need everything all in 1 month. So sort of a catch-22. If I play 1 day months, it's hard to get all that in. If I play 2 or 3 day months, my long season, the 10 months I can't do anything, drag on forever. Um, have you guys tried the fishing with the fishing pole? That's tough, especially with a mouse, where you push the button and it becomes active. I don't know. I try to find a way to change it to like the scroll wheel so I can control how fast it goes up and down, but you can't change the setting on the key function on it. So yeah, maybe it'll make improvements to that since it's so new. I don't know. Maybe somebody will mod something. Hopefully here. I mean, FS25 is relatively new. It's new for me because I just got it, but it's been out a year, so we'll see. I'm sure, I don't know how long 22 was out before I bought it, but I mean, there's a crap ton of mods out for it. And I'm sure that, mod creation there is going to slow down and it's going to pick up in here, so. But things are better in here. The water texture is a lot better. The way the water reacts is a lot better. The AIs are a lot better as far as the farm, the helpers. Yeah, it's just graphics are better. It's just a much better. It's a more well-rounded game than the original version. Which I'm sure 22 is way better than 19. I never played 19, so I couldn't tell you. 19, 20, 21, 22, 22, 23, 24, 25. Yeah, looks like every 4 or 5 years to put out a new one. We'll see if they keep that trend. Who knows? Who knows, man? Matai. I'm really torn on this cow thing. I don't know whether to keep it or not, Not sure. Scoot's public server, I started out doing, I was going to do hand equipment, but there's an issue with the hand equipment. I don't know if it's the equipment or if it's that map, but it has no sound whatsoever. On a regular map, you can hear the wheels and the blades turning when you push it and stuff, but on this map it's dead silent, which is not good for streaming or, making videos. So I tried to do mining, and, well, it was a one-person farm. That was boring as hell, because all you're doing is scraping with a backhoe, dumping into a dump truck, dumping it into the wash station, and yeah, that got too mundane, So we're back to farming on it. We're doing the same farm actually, but we're doing smaller equipment on it, like we're going to do here. But then I got one that's a large map, and we're using all Nexat equipment. It's sort of boring too, because the fields are so big that even with something that large of a machine, it takes forever to harvest one field. I mean, I got one field that's, I think it's 7.5 acres. It takes forever to do that, So we shall see. Might go back into 22 for a while and do one in 22. There's a lot of interesting mods there. Might have to revisit that just to see what goes on. And it looks like we're going to get a little more out of this field than we did the other one. You can see our 4 fields here, 1, 2, 3, and then the one across the road there. Which I like the fact that they're all pretty much in a row, and we don't have to trailer equipment if we don't want to. We can just sort of drive it across. Oh, excuse me. Alright, looks like we're going to be doing the ups and downs now. I don't know why this field goes diagonal when everything else goes straight up and down. That's weird. Must be because the right side's on an angle. That's just a little bizarre, you know? I can't square it off on that side because the road's here. So the only thing I could do is square it off this way, but then we'll lose a fair amount of yield on it. So I guess we'll just leave it be. Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know. Alright, we're 80% full. I'm guessing we're going to get maybe a little over 2 out of this. Oh, lordy. Well, looks like the old wifey poo's going to be watching some TV for a while, so I'm going to stop this here. We're going to finish up this field. We'll buy some equipment. When she's done, we'll start another one, and we'll go through everything. I'll show you what we bought, and then we'll make some decisions on how to set up the rest of the farm here. Again, until that time, hey, y'all enjoy your Thanksgiving. Be safe, have fun, and I'll catch you guys on the flip side.